Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man Ace. This is part 3 of my day trading recap for today. And talked about in the first video what I traded, which was Tesla, and what I made, obviously, as you can see here on the screen, the profit. But to go into detail, it looks like, I made 11 trades, right? So our second video, I wanted to explain the 11 trades because I do not typically trade 11 trades. If you go back to the calendar view last month, I typically do 1 to 2 trades. But this month, for today, I explained in video 2 why I made 11 trades today, because the setups were just there, and I kept to my stop loss limit of 1 to 3%. So sometimes I was just getting kicked out a little bit early, and I wanted to, do that because I wanted to confirm that I'm in the right direction. I'm in the right trend. I'm in the right trade, right? So after confirming, I got back in, and as you can see, I took a couple of L's in the beginning, but started to recover very quickly. All right, so I made well over, 5,000 today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 46, 48. Yep, close to $5,000 today. But obviously I had some losses. I had $2,500 worth of losses, right? So not broke even, but made 2,500. So I wanted to show you guys one last thing. Now in TradingView, I'm able to, not TradingView, in Thinkorswim, which is the brokerage account I use, I am able to manage my position to see when I'm getting close to my stop loss limit of 1 to 3%. I just discovered that. I didn't know that during the month of May. So I was just kind of eyeballing it. And as you can see, I had some big losses just in two days, two very big losses that could have been avoided. But as I mentioned before, day trading is completely new to me. This is my first year day trading. I've only been day trading really consistently for like the past 2 months. This is when I started, learning about different tools to track my performance and everything else. So, but you can see I strung together like some really good wins here, 713, 6. You can see what I'm averaging per week, right? If you ignore these two, like look what I'm pulling in per week, like anywhere between like 700 to over $1,000 per week, man. So you can see any month I can bring in basically 4K or greater every month. And that's pretty beautiful, man. When you look at the amount of time that it takes to make this money, like that's just crazy. Like to make $1,000, like I worked as a software engineer, and obviously I was making a 6-figure salary, but I had to work 60-hour weeks, man. And I can get what I was getting paid in 60 hours in, a few minutes to a couple of hours in day trading, which is crazy. Like, it's crazy. Now, it's not always sunny, right? I'm not trying to get you to look through rose-colored glasses, all right? There is a cost to this. There's a psychological cost, like mental stress, watching your account, you lose money, like that's stressful. One of the good things about this that I wanted to highlight is you're not staying in the trades for that long. Like even this trade here, it says 54 minutes, but let me show you something. Let's click in here. This is when I got the trade, 9:58. Okay, I bought the contracts at 9:58. I messed up here on the time because this is incorrect. This should say 10:50 something. All of these should say 10:52. So this is 1 hour. Let me fix this real quick. 10:52. While I'm in here before I forget. 10:52 a.m. So we changed that to 54 minutes. So that was a 1 hour trade, right? So basically, I'm in the trade. It depends on how much money you're trying to make, right? This thing just kept going up. And I was like, cool, I'll just let it go. Because I wanted to stay in the trade the entire day. Not necessarily looking at the screen, because I could set an alert, but I just wanted to show you guys this is why. Like this didn't have to take an hour. I could have got out of here at making a couple of $100. It just depends on what the stock is doing, right? So sometimes if I get in here, right, if I get in at this point, you can wait and just go through the entire day. And if the stock continues to, it might do this and then pull all the way back, go up again, pull all the way back down. This is what you'll sit through, for the day. Like, but you can keep going. And then you can say, okay, once I reach a key point or a certain dollar amount, then I'm getting out. You don't even have to wait for all of this to take every single dollar that's available. Because keep in mind, you never know when it's going to reverse. You'll see these trades developing, not the trade, you'll see the reversals happening, but you don't know how long it's going to keep doing it. You can see that by the different sizes of these different candles. You just don't know. You just have to wait and see what the next candle is going to do, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then you start to get a better understanding of what direction the stock is going. So anyway, if you do it that way, that's cool. Like, you can do that. You didn't have to sit for an hour. I just chose to sit in from 8:30 because till this point, because the trade just kept presenting itself. Like, the setup just kept coming. So I was like, man, forget it. I'm gonna just take all the money that's out there. That's what it just kept coming back to back. So I just kept jumping in the trades. But yeah, so 54 minutes. This one says 2 hours. Let me show you. Yeah, this one's right. So I got into the trade at 11:06. This is wrong. Let's just say 11:06. I'm glad I'm going over this because I can see these mistakes. 11:30, 11:40, 12:58. Yeah, that's right. All right, so when you see I enter the trade here at 11:06, bought 10 contracts. And when I first got out, right, like 25 minutes later, I set 5 contracts to be sold. All right, so I reach a target and then I get out, right, to sell half my contracts. So that's 50% of my contracts, right? And then I'm like, okay, let's see if we reach another level. So the way that looks is, I'm just using this for an example. Say I get in here at this level, right, at this white line here, and I want to sell half my position once I reach the next key level. So as soon as I reach that next key level, we break above it, or you can, just simply get close to it. It's up to you. It's just a preference, because again, you don't know when the price is going to reverse. It could start to go up this way, but then come all the way back down, as you can see here. That's what these wicks mean. It can come to this point, act like it's going to go up above, but then reverse. So you just never know. So you can wait till it gets a little close to this line or break above it. Either way, it's up to you. It's just a little risk, right? But anyway, so it broke above. Then I sold 5 contracts, 50% of my position. Now the other 5 I'm letting ride. I want to stay in and see if the price is going to keep going. If it does, cool. Then I'm going to wait till it reaches the next key level and then sell some more of that position. So I got 5 left. I could either exit the trade completely and be done for the day, or sell like maybe, let's say, 60% of the position, right? And leave 40% left, right? So leave 2 cons running and suffer through this little pullback and see what happens next. But as you can see, those 2 contracts that I had left would have gotten, what I would have had to exit at some point during this free fall, right? Or else it just would have kept going. So you don't want to start losing too much money. So anyway, that's the point, right? You get in. Once you get in, I exited 50% at one key level, exited 4 more contracts at another level, and then I left one contract left, and that's when that one contract I was in during this free fall. I was like, oh, if this line doesn't hold, then I'm gonna get ready to get out. If it breaks below this key level here, then I'm gonna get out. So it broke below that key level, then I exited the trade. And you could tell that real quick by the price here. So the initial price was 605. That's what it cost me to get in per contract, right? You just multiply that by 4, or the number of contracts you bought. In my case, it was 10 contracts. But you can see this last contract sold at $594, which is just $9 less than this price here. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to separate these topics to help you guys see a couple of things, or highlight a couple of things that I think you might find valuable. And the last thing I wanted to note was my average wins, losses, my average wins and average loss amount, and my P&L. Okay, this isn't the total amount of money I have in my brokerage account, but this is the total amount of money that, since I've been logging, my trades, or if I go to the calendar view, I started logging April the 22nd. So this is calculating the amount of money total that's been won or lost, right? So if we go back to the daily, or the dashboard, you can see out of all the trades I took, I'm basically down $789, which is very good, because at one point you could see in the beginning I'm going up, right? That you can see from this chart. That's why I love this day trading journal. It's free too, by the way. So I'm going up. I'm going in the right direction. That you will suffer some drawdown, right? So I'm making money, lost some money, made some more money, made it back. 1,600. Okay, so May 6th, I was great. Then I took a trade, lost $3,400. And then I started to make some more money, go back the other way, making more money, having some winning trades. Now I'm back up again. But then that's when I did this. So I was fine until I got to this point, and then I lost that money, right? So let me go back here. So that's when I lost that money. I was up 171, and then I came back down to 3,200. So made some money, lost some money, made some money, lost some money. So going into May 30th, I was down 2,400. So I just wanted to show y'all that I was down 2,400 coming into June. First trade of the month, I lost money. Right, $1,000. So that added to the 24, right, June 2nd. So it's 34. But then I made $2,400 today and brought it down to $789. Now, with that said, this means, remember, if you haven't seen my other videos, I said that I'm expecting to be in the green, to end this month in the green with at least $2,500 in the green. So once the end of this month comes, I should be in the green $2,500. That's my goal. So anywhere between 25 to 10K, 2,400, 2,500 minimum. All right. So with that said, I hope you guys found this valuable or insightful, and feel free to check out the next video. I'll probably be posting at the end of this week. All right. Until next video, it's your man Ace. I'm out.